Hello, hello, hello. Oh, very loud, very loud. Turn down that mic. We'll be starting shortly, everyone. Enjoy the music. It's copyright free. Well, not copyright free. I made it, so I own it. So I can play it nice and loud and everyone can hear it. We don't have to worry about anyone getting in trouble. I see people are already showing up. Thank you for joining. Now's a great time to grab a drink. Go to the restroom real quick. We got about 3 more minutes till we start up. Music is loud. About 3 more minutes till we start up. Thank you for stopping by early. Enjoy the tunes. And howdy, welcome. I'm gonna go ahead and turn down my headphones here so I can actually hear myself think instead of hearing the music play. We should be still hearing it a tiny bit out of the speakers. I maybe turned it down a little bit too low. There we go. Have a little music in the background. We have a wonderful day going on. Hello, Chucky. How's it going? JP Pratt, good to have you on. I see Jordan Pace, and we have Ann and KJ on early. Boogie Tokenmeister wins the award for being here the soonest. So absolutely love all the support. Thank you guys for showing up. Have a lot of fun things that I want to go ahead and share with y'all today. We'll go ahead and just start with the reveals. Let's go ahead and just start off strong, and we'll show you some of the new characters that are being released. We went heavy on the joints. I want to go heavy on revealing the joints. So we're going to reveal 6 joints today to you from the Series 2 Faded Monsuta pack. And then we're also going to reveal the first secret rare. That one's not a joint, but just wanted to show you guys what the secret rares are going to kind of look like. Kind of get an idea and a feel for them. Also want to get your guys, take on it, since it hasn't been officially printed yet. So if y'all are like, man, this fucking sucks, maybe we can go ahead and work on something better for the next one. So let's go ahead right into previewing all the goodies, all the fun stuff. Let's go ahead and get you into the live view here. switch on over. We did a little switch around. We are, as you can see, presented by NFT Action News. That is the YouTube channel we are on right now. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Definitely want everyone to see as much as we can as possible. If you're hearing any piano tunes right now, as I said, I make this music that we're listening to. As you can see, I got a piano behind me. I've been playing since I was like 7 years old. So definitely one of the things I want to bring to the game. That's actually what I went to school for. Was making music for film, video games, media in general. So definitely, yeah, look at me! I'm on the screen, little ponytail and everything. Look at the fuzz and everything, all crazy. You can see my face, you can see my background surroundings behind me. Oh, and all sorts of pictures and stuff like that. Didn't realize he's... Yeah, and didn't realize we had pictures of the family on the piano. Just goes to show you how much I pay attention to shit. Little bit on the artistic side, a little bit blind to many things that I don't actually pay attention to. I can like totally miss shit that I don't see. And I say that jokingly, but I actually do have autism. So anyone who's like, how dare he make fun of something like that? I actually am that. That's just one of the wonderful character traits that comes along with it. Let's get New Year's faded. I absolutely believe it, Christian. Absolutely believe it. Let's go ahead. Let's preview some goodies here. We'll go ahead and start off with Johnny Jaybird. Johnny Jaybird is going to, of course, be a part of the joint Monsuta type. He's got wings. So something to keep in mind is one of the things that we have been looking at. If you've looked at the white paper at all, you see that you have to hit that front guard before going after the rear guard. If you do take out like the left front guard, you could go for the left rear guard. You have to have an open path to whatever Monsuta you are attacking, so that's something to keep in mind. And it's kind of like, I don't know if you've ever played Chinese checkers before, but kind of similar method to that, where the diagonally, if you take out the first Monsuta and the second Monsuta, and then you hit the middle one, you can go directly for the playable character. This fellow, though, he's got wings, so what do y'all think that's going to mean? He's going to be able to fly right on over that front guard, excluding very rare ones that have like the taunt ability that basically say, no matter what, you have to hit me. But this guy, if that's not on the play and they just got a Monsuta in the front guard, guess what? He can hit the rear guard whenever he so chooses to, which can be good for dinking and dunking away at your opponent before you get rid of their front guard. So that way, as soon as the turn comes around, you can hit him, kill him by the time that you're killing off the front guard, and have a clear line to attack the Monsuta, the enemy Monsuta Cardshark. So definitely an interesting card. I think a lot of people are going to like this fella down the line. We got Jimmy Jazz. He may end up actually being a support type. Think of him as almost a bard. You got the musical notes there. Of course, going to be a joint type on here. All these are joint types if you haven't figured that out. Fly over and drop the Moab, the mother of all bombs. Wow, that feels like I hear Moab, and it's so weird. I should think like darker things, but I immediately think Bloons Tower Defense with the monkeys. You guys ever play that game before? The Bloons Tower Defense totally reminds me of that. We have Rainiel. So glad to have you on board. We got Musical Man, who gave Johnny a Red Bull, right? Johnny's got wings. He's got wings. Took the beard down a few. Oh yeah, no, I shaved for Christmas. I made a joke last time I was on stream. Oh, by the way, I should be coming out of both of the ear holes this time. I should be coming out of the left and the right side now. Unless I like talk over here, then you might hear it fade a little bit from side to side. Jazz, always deadly weapon to my ears. Oh no, that depends on what jazz it is. Modern jazz kind of sucks. That's like the freeform jazz. Like no, that like musicians don't even like that. I don't like that crap. I hear that and I'm like, cool, everything you're playing is musically correct, but the three of us that understand that, I mean, no one else gets it. No one else understands how hard what you're doing is, and instead they just hear fucking noise, which Sorry, anyone who's out there playing freeform jazz. I don't know many people that play it, but as someone who has played a lot of fucking jazz since the age of 9, I'm not a big fan of a lot of the modern jazz today. I very much like the New Orleans style jazz, the big bandy sort of jazzy vibe where you got the whole crew on board, the plucked double bass, if you will, as you may have heard in one of the songs I was playing earlier. But Chelsea has 2 sets. If Chelsea Cherry, we're talking about that. There we go. I don't think I have another Chelsea card. Now I'm like, wait, have I created another Chelsea character? That's entirely possible. But Chelsea Cherry is going to be, of course, I love this joint type. She's going to be having this burning away, which means that she may have an active effect that affects the field, specifically on your side, in a positive manner, of course. We have Kendall Ketra. Kendall Ketra is going to be an attack type. She's going to be a wonderful little character. Part of the reason that she is wearing that dress and looks like she may have a bodacious body type is I looked up a lot of these words, and when I created the names, I just kind of wanted to make names that sounded like, good together. And I looked up the terms for joints and things like that. This was one of the words, was Ketra, and then I found out that a lot of these have like super alternative meanings other than just a joint. One of which was, I think a Ketra is a large booty being shoved in your face. Not going to create a card on that, but we can give her some curves. That being said, for the love of God, it's a joint. Please don't be attracted to it. Love the eyes, yes. It's one of the things I'm trying to do is keeping it fresh while creating lots of these characters. I don't want it just to be the same thing over and over again. I don't want it to look like we just plastered something new on there. That's why the joints are different with different sizes. I want them some to be shorter, some to be taller, some to be fatter, some to be skinnier. That's kind of the point. Add character to it. Otherwise, if it's just the same joint size with just like a different face on it, then it begins to look a lot like the other project, which I'm not like against generative art or anything like that. There's a lot of cool projects with cool utilization for all that stuff. Especially the ones where it like generates, you can like breed them and then it generates new art based off of that. That's super cool. When the blunts, that's funny. That's funny that you bring that up because we actually have a blunt coming up. Scooby Dooby coming onto the playing field right here. You got to make sure that you have the blunts. Here is a blunt. We have this. We have the diversity. It's right here. Scooby Dooby, of course, hitting there. As many of you know, doobie is a term for a blunt or a joint. And what better rhyming word for doobie than Scooby? Ruh-roh, says Chucky. Wow. Yeah, we got Scooby Dooby. He's got the ears on there. He's gonna be a fun little character. We're gonna give him some abilities and whatnot like that. So I think this will be a fan favorite. I can't say Scooby Dooby without chuckling or cracking up or having a smile brought to my face. I absolutely love this one. And Danica Dollhouse. Here we go. Dollhouse is oddly enough a slang term for a joint. The very loose reference to a house that appears to be perfect but has got things going on. One of the references is a brother smoking weed in the house. So that is the Dollhouse. This is Danica Dollhouse, and I felt like if we were looking at the slang term of Dollhouse and we're turning it into a joint, it's definitely going to be the 50s mom smoking a cigarette, right? She's had herself a tough day. She's been raising the kids. She's had to deal with a bunch of bullshit from the 50s and being a woman in the 50s, and she's fucking having her cigarette because she's not taking anybody's shit. All right, this is a no funny business kind of joint, as you can see. So absolutely, she looks tightly wrapped. That's funny. No, yeah, she's unwrapping right now. She's smoking her cigarette. She's feeling a little better. But we wanted to have that. I wanted to have that like we can fix it or we can do it vibe. I don't know if you all remember, the lady flexing on that propaganda when we had everyone go overseas to fight a war, and then we realized this whole men only can work thing is a terrible idea. You're like, whoopsie. It looks like we were making inequality a thing, and in the process of telling people to stay home just based off of gender. We've totally fucked our country since we've gone to war. So that was kind of one of the first times where equality started to come into play. Also from that era, I don't know if you've ever watched that movie, but baseball. Women came and played baseball and literally kept the country's morale afloat because there were no sports. A lot of the people that played professional sports. Keep in mind, professional sports didn't get paid quite as much money as they did nowadays. So a lot of guys, whenever there was a war that came around, if you look at a lot of the guys from like the 40s and stuff like that in the Hall of Fame, a lot of them like disappeared in their prime to go fight in the war. And during that time, ladies played baseball, and guess what? They freaking killed it. It wasn't like it was an underhand pitch. It wasn't softball. They went out there, they overhand threw it, and they played baseball. And it was literally kept the country from just going into this massive depression. Like all the news articles were about who was going to win, the league that year, and it was absolutely, it just goes to show you that back in the day we had a very jaded opinion, and this kind of represents the lady who is pissed off and fed up with the shit. She's worked before. She's gone out there. She knows what she's capable of, and she's not taking that shit anymore. So, like, a lot of character for a joy. But this is the weird shit I think of when I'm making this stuff, and I think of stuff like this, and I do like a hairstyle from that era. I like to think of a character's background, where they might come from, what they might be thinking. So that is a little bit of history on that. And so let's go ahead and show you the secret rare now. No longer a joint. This isn't a joint that I'm about to reveal to you. This is the first secret rare, and I'm hoping that this just loads properly. Excellent! Based off of Pineapple Express, going to be a sugar wax type. We have Pineapple Speedster. As you can see, we have the logo kind of flashing here, if you will. Have it kind of show it off there, bring that down a little bit. We're going to be switching on over to another things. The secret rare, indeed. That's one of my favorite things about the old Yu-Gi-Oh card packs, was they had, and I don't even think they even told people necessarily what cards were coming out that were the secret rare, but there was always a couple secret rares in each pack. And they had a different foil to them entirely. You could tell they weren't just the regular, legendary, ultra rare. They weren't just the regular ones of that. You could tell that these ones were slightly different in how they were brought together. And that was one of the things I wanted to do with the Pineapple Speedster. Pineapple Express regularly voted into the top 10 favorite joints of all time. Favorite strains of all time. Year after year, everyone loves it. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows the movie. There you go. They made an entire movie off of the strain. A movie title off of the strain. So we had to make sure that we had the Pineapple Express. We had to make sure that we had the Pineapple Speedster. And what do you think that he might do? If you looked at the sugar wax, I believe in the white paper, it talks about... what's happened? No. It talks about specifically... There we go. It talks about specifically... Let me get this out of the way, the stupid download thing out of the way there. There we go. I was wondering why it looked so small, but now we got some action going on here. But, yeah. It's going to have Tetracell Generation... which the more Tetracells you have, the more powerful cards you'll be able to play. So keep that in mind. So this fella, secret rare, he is going to give you 2 empty Tetracells when you play him to the field. He's not going to have an insanely high cost. That being said, his stats aren't going to be fantastic, but playing this card is going to allow you to have at least a 2 Tetracell advantage on your next turn. If you're going first and you play this card, you may even have up to a 3 Tetracell advantage, which could completely alter the game against your opponent. So this is going to be one of those ones that's super hard to get. We're only going to make 15 of these guys. For the misprints, going to be a very small percentage to grab in the packs. So there's going to be more than 15 in the promo packs overall. But even once these playable cards, once the playable cards go live, which again, not going to release those playable cards until the game is pretty much almost completed, everything is done, because those cards are going to be a tad bit more expensive than these promo cards. These promo cards, and I want to touch on that again, part of this promo period and all this other stuff is we're building the team. We're trying to get everything ironed out, how it's all going to be done. And during this period of time, we're not trying to charge people $100 a pack. charge people $250 for some tin with a guaranteed legendary in it. We're not. I don't want to do all that shit until we for sure have a game. We for sure have something ready to come out. That's why I've been giving out the skins for free. If you've been paying attention to any of that, I want to make sure that I'm not just charging for everything and just trying to snag as much money as possible from people when we are still in the building phase. I want to have a solid game set. I want to have something testable, something people can physically put their hands on before we start, releasing playable cards that are going to be for when the game goes live. Got to have a game before we start charging crazy prices for that. These are going to be the stakeable cards. If you look at the white paper, we have a harvest feature. So basically, the reason that we're releasing these are to reward the people who are supporting us early on, that are buying these packs, that are helping us raise the funds to get all the different Unity pros, to get all the different seats. As we build a team, we're going to have multiple people that are going to be building this. So we're going to have to pay for multiple seats to make sure that everyone can hop in and start creating the game on Unity. The cool thing about Unity is even if it takes forever to build a team, I can build the basis and the grounds for it in terms of setting up the background. That's why I want to do a 2D metaverse, kind of Maple Story-esque, because this is the first game I'm ever building. I'm starting from scratch myself. So I want to make sure I'm doing something that is doable, has lots of information on how to do it, something that is, someone who's going through their college degree and learning all of this shit from the beginning can do. That being said, I don't want it to be a shitty game. I still want it to be good, which is why I'm still looking for a team, because I want to be able to add all sorts of different features to this. If you look at the white paper, we have lots of different goals. But the first thing that we're working on is building all of the cards, building the actual card game itself, and the basic walk-around 2D metaverse around it. LeftHousr is in the house. Thank you so much. Glad it looks great. And of course, I always tell people this because I want to be upfront. I want to be honest. I want to let people know where the project is. I love that people want to support it. I always tell people, though, with anything, diversify your portfolio. Love the support. I know some people, this is the first project they've ever invested in. That doesn't mean look only with tunnel vision. There's just hundreds, if not thousands of awesome projects coming out, which I'm actually going to look at a couple of them right now. But something that you definitely be aware of. That's part of the reason I love the NFT Action News. LeftHousr, he's got metaphors that he's working on. He's got his own line of NFTs that he's releasing. The Action Family Club card, lots of cool perks with that. But he goes out and he promotes all of the different projects that exist, not for money, because he's making a show. He's trying to inform the people. And that's absolutely what I love about this, and that's why I try to be as transparent as possible with all this stuff. We got Emmett. We got Emmett in the house. Left. What up, what up? Good to have you on. We got the Speedster Rocks. Absolutely loving it. Pineapple Speedster. Yeah, you're definitely going to want to try and get your hands on one of these for the beta testing. Because like I said, 2 Tetra cells boost. All right? You're going to be able to play fattier cards faster. So if you have a late game deck, Pineapple Speedster is going to be a card you want plenty of, which is going to be hard to do because there's not going to be a whole lot of them out there based off of their rarity. So we love the ROG. That would be ROG. That is an abbreviation of my name. I'm an idiot. I don't know how to read. LeftHousr here. Good to have you on board, guys. And so that is the end of our previews. And again, everyone should be able to hear everything coming out of both speakers now. So if any issues with sound, please let me know in the chat. But I tested it yesterday, and I literally had shivers down my spine being able to hear my audio coming out of both ears. I was so excited. I was like, yes, I could do this again. Let's go ahead. Let's check out some other... Oh, wait, no. I was going to do some lore reading. Let's go ahead and read some lore. Excellent. Sounded good. Compared to Elder Tree, how much more rare is it? It is going to be extremely rare to get. It's probably going to be about the same amount of rarity, though, because there's going to be double the amount of packs, and it's going to be a similar drop rate to Elder Tree Tokemeister. That being said, there's going to be way more cards that are in existence that you can possibly get. So we're not going to find out how much rarer it is until then. That being said, Elder Tree Tokemeister is still going to be the highest staking card in the game. So that card's still going to maintain its value just for the sheer staking power that it has. It's not going to be just about how limited the card is. As I said, Series 1 is going to have more juice than any of the other series. Series 2, 3, and 4 are probably all going to be equivalent. But that being said, I wanted to make Series 1 a higher staking thing. It was the cheapest pack that we did. Like I said, we're starting off small. We're starting off with low prices because, you know, that was just to see if people were interested in it. We found out people were interested in the project. They love the art, which is why we're creating so much more new art. We're getting ready for the second pack launch. Going to be 1,000 packs for $10 each. Last time we did 500 packs for $5 each, and that sold out relatively quickly. And then we had a lot of people who were asking to get in and buy more packs. So that was something that we wanted to do. It's a great way to raise funds. Again, got to get that Unity Pro going. Got to make sure that we have seats for when people are eventually on the team and helping build the game, which do have someone that I really want to help build this. And I really, really want to get that worked out as soon as possible because they're an awesome person and literally kind of like the whole reason that Faded Monsuta happened. Really gave me a lot of good starting advice on how to get this all set up. Has been a great, you know, voice in my ear and helped me make sure I don't fuck any of this up. Literally go to him, and I just want to be part of the project, and obviously at some point maybe even like be part owner and stuff like that because love the organic strategy. Yeah, I just want it to be something that the first thing was just to see if people were interested. I just wanted to see what was going on with it. I love this sort of stuff. I love card games. I'm obsessed with card games. I've always wanted to make my own. This was something that seemed like a place I could do it. The first pack was just to kind of see if anyone was interested. The second pack is actually somewhat out of demand. People have been asking for it. They've been trying to see when they can get it. I've been getting plenty of messages asking when it's coming out, how to get whitelisted, which I should probably go over that as well. But I just want to read the last bit of lore. I've done number 1 and number 2. So we'll go down there. And there will be a giveaway. There will be a giveaway. We will make sure that we give away some of these. We'll go ahead and, of course, be doing some Grubhub. So let's go ahead and, nope, that is the white paper. To be adding all those in there. We have the Tribe of the Faded and the Discovery of Tetrahydrinium. We did both of those already. We have Welcome to Tokesylvania. I have not checked the grammar on this in so long. I really have to update this, which is one of my next things. After this pack is done, I'm going to be updating it. That being said, I'm probably going to be producing 20 to 30 images in the next week and a half as I get ready to go ahead and launch this. So I'm going to be busy with art all day, every day, because I do a lot of these by just total hand. There's not really like templates that I have that I am going off of. I'm not really tracing anything. I look at different things online to get inspiration for how the shapes might be done, but I don't really want to like just copy someone's shit, right? So I go out and I try to add flair and add different, you know, structure to it and things like that, different coloration to see what I can do to create my own version of that, which is how you get a lot of the different things. That's the cool thing. Go ahead and search up my images and you will see that they are unique. I know that some projects have gotten in trouble, a little waggle of the finger, for not having rights to, or that's not their original thing. Atomic Hub can be a bit of a stickler about random things like that, even wrongly accusing some people. But that being said, that's kind of the cool thing about these is they're all coming from me. I'm creating all of the artwork for this. That's kind of something I want to be a selling point for this, is that, you know, all of the artwork was done by one person. All of the characters were created by one person. That being said, moves and things like that are going to be changed and altered during the beta period. That's why the moves aren't being printed onto these cards, is because they are, number 1, going to be the stakeable cards once the game actually goes live, and number 2, the moves are not solidified. We have moves in mind for all of these characters, but with that being said, I need to actually see test play. I need to actually see how they interact with one another, how OP some abilities are. Some things will have to be nerfed, so on and so forth. And then once that data is gotten from the beta test period, we are then going to create the playable cards, which will have the solid ability, which will not be changeable, because once it's minted, it is set. That is it. That is the card. We could, I guess, essentially ban or limit certain cards that have too much power associated with them. Once they do go playable and people are like, complaining about whatever. But that being said, I don't want this game to be one of those that just bans cards so that you buy the next pack. There's a lot of card games out there that do that. I'm not a gigantic fan of that. This is not meant to be just some gigantic money grab and try and steal as much as possible. I want this to be something that people are playing years from now. I want this to be something that people love the gameplay. They're here to battle. Like, yeah, there's going to be staking. Yeah, there's going to be an economy with the token and all that stuff. But this is a card game. Like, that's what I really want people to focus on. We're collecting cards. You're getting cards. And more so focus on that aspect, because that's kind of... I love the concept of a card game online on the blockchain like this. So you don't have to ship cards, all right? A lot of people... I know some people that, you know, sell Magic the Gathering cards or sell trading cards in general, and what do they have to do? They gotta ship them, they gotta get the address, they gotta get all this information. With the blockchain, get an address, send the NFT, trade the NFT, sell the NFT, whatever you want to do, put it up on the market, bing, bang, boom, done, automatic. I love that. I love that concept, and that's why I want it to be on blockchain, is because all of this shit is awesome. But I keep rambling. Let's go ahead. Welcome to Toksylvania. gotta take a drink of something. Grubhub giveaway to come. That is absolutely right. Shaved off 15 years. Right? Yeah, I went from like 50-year-old man to like 30-year-old man, which that's like my age. But yeah, so I may even look younger than that. Sometimes I shave my beard and I'm like, God, I look like I'm still freaking 20. Like, I hate it. Try talking to anyone about business with looking super young. It's just not a good thing. Not a good look when you're trying to do any form of business looking super young. But here we go. Welcome to Toksylvania. It is the year 2969. Faded Monsuta cover the world as far as someone is willing to wander. With most of the air clean and habitable, once more, there has been talk of entering into a new era. Parties are rockin', weed is danker than it has ever been, and the economy is booming. No one seems stressed and people feel relaxed enough to get their work done. With so much advancement in tetrahydronium research and a happy population thriving, the world now has flying cars, zero road rage, and a top speed limit of 420 kilometers per hour. Absolutely, this is as ridiculous as we could possibly make it. Don't worry, all the cars are self-driving. Which, by the way, I know a lot of people are against that self-driving thing, but they're like, anytime someone gets into an accident or like hits someone, I'm like, yeah, like one car and how much time of testing, how many hours of driving and shit like that. Humans make that fucking mistake all the time. But anyway, the city is powered in every way by tetrahydronium. From the street lights to the skyscrapers, the metropolis that is Toksylvania has a recyclable resource in tetrahydronium. As it's discarded, components are then funneled back outside of town, where new tetrahydronium rapidly grows. The rich weed zone seems to imbue the discarded tetrahydronium with life once more. Scientists have studied as the previously discarded tetrahydronium seems to take root in the ground once more, burrowing down into the ground as well as nearby mountains and caves, as it was described by the ancient texts of Oedicus Maximus. With energy completely handled and the environment being happy and healthy, the citizens of Toksylvania had plenty of time on their hands. Many spent time decorating their flats with new artwork or short videos they had gotten from Atomic Hub, while others turned to a more beloved pastime, battling with Faded Monsuta. No, not with real Faded Monsuta themselves, don't be cruel. We haven't done that since the Tribe of the Faded. It is now known what prize was back then, but the game has taken a new form in present times, as the Faded Monsuta trading card game. The citizens of Toksylvania meet at the Grand Faded Monsuta Stadium to do combat against one another for glory and fat stacks of tetrahydronium. It is, after all, the basis of our life, and the currency we use for everything. From powering our homes to buying groceries, everything is done with tetrahydronium. While Toksylvania is what Metropolis is known as a whole, there are different sections of Toksylvania. There's Head High Heights, known as the wealthiest of the 4 major districts. Next is Munchie Mountain, which is a hilly area where one can find the tastiest snacks and food Toksylvania has to offer. Loads of the hippest people head over to Concentrate Corner, the major commercial district, to see what the newest items are for sale. The final place is known as Skunkweed Slums. Hold on to your wallet in this district. Rumor has it there is a black market as well as a place where underground faded Monsuta card battles go down. Be careful though, the loser has to give up one of their best cards to the winner. Before you start to think about the class system, remember everyone has the same opportunity in Toxylvania. Where you live is mostly a lifestyle choice as opposed to where you can afford to live. There are incredibly wealthy people that choose to live in skunkweed slums because that is the place they call home. In fact, 4 of the top Monsuta Cardsharks in existence today each come from a different district. One will likely see them clashing cards at the Grand Faded Monsuta Stadium, competing for the crown of Grand Faded Monsuta Champion. It doesn't matter whether one lives outside the main districts and farms the land or lives inside the Grand Metropolis and participates in its wondrous events. Everyone plays a role in making Toxylvania great. May everyone that come to this place feel free to prosper, whether it be collecting, harvesting, or battling. Can you narrate my life too? That would be hard. That would be hard. I would love to get paid for that. Just like someone just calls you and is like, hey, I just need you to walk around and narrate me for a day. That would almost be like a funny, viral video. Just having a whole group of people have a live band and a narrator walking around playing theme music as you walk down the street. That'd be funny as shit. I would enjoy that. Alright, so that is the end of the lore reading. Let's go ahead and want to go ahead and check out Splinterlands. Want to check out the Neon District. Check out Rising Star. Been checking out more Adam Collector stuff and really love that game. I'm working my way up towards the 12-pack. You can have a Monsuta Audible series, right? I would love to do voiceovers, honestly. I would love to do. I love doing characters and all that other stuff. I have a frog in my throat. I want to try and attempt characters, but Kermit the Frog here. It's not easy being green or being married to a pig. So I like to do little things. I like to do. Oh boy, I don't know about that, Goofy. I love doing the little Mickey Mouse. My kids love Elmo. Don't forget to bring a towel. Oh man, I'm so high. That's it. I remembered it. What? You remembered the password? No, the theme to Fuck It Town. Can you take me to Fuck It Town? I love all the South Park voices. Randy, Stan. I love all the different things that Randy's one of my favorite ones to do. He does so many over-the-top different voices and things like that. I love doing Elmo for the kids. They love that shit. Are you ready to count? Yeah! Count with Elmo! Okay, 1, 2... Jimmy! Jimmy, I can do Jimmy a little bit. I love Jimmy. And Timmy is one of my favorite characters. He is absolutely hilarious. And the way that he talks and is so confident with his disabilities, I think is hilarious. And really shoves it in the people's faces who don't believe that people with disabilities can be a character and have their own fun quirks and actually be confident. So I absolutely love Timmy. I love Timmy. He's honestly, he's hilarious. I love that he does stand-up comedy all the time, especially because I've seen a lot of stand-up comedians with disabilities that have started to take the stage more and more. And not that Timmy gets the credit for that, but I mean, it's just it's good to see a character that that represents that. You just don't see a lot of characters that represent something like that. And while it's filled with satire and it's filled with offensive shit, there's a lot of groundbreaking shit that South Park does as well. Nice, you give Seth MacFarlane competition. Yeah. It's so hard to do. What the deuce? Victory is mine. I love the Family Guy voices are hard. Yeah. It's hard to do all the different Peter voices, and it's easier to do Chad. Do South Park without Fatty. Oh. No, kitty, it's my papa, kitty. Yeah, sweet. I told you, Bulrog has lots and lots of powers. You can turn invisible too? Yes, I told you, Bulrog has lots and lots of powers. I love South Park. It's hard to do Cartman's voice as well. Cartman's is a really tough one. I haven't done his. Those are like, there's certain voices you have to practice in order to get like the throat feel right for them. You got to get certain things done. Let me like at least pull up a different screen so we're not just staring at like some boring thing. Oh yeah, I guess the War Space thing has a thing you can purchase. A whitelist pass if you're into that. It's getting more and more expensive. It started off at 50, and they released 250, and then they released like 200 or like 150 for 100, and then they released 100 for 150. So the price of that is going up from them themselves. One that I was checking out more and more of was the Genesis PC parts pack. This was the Nifty Gadgets rather. This is something I was looking at. It looked super interesting to me. I like the concept. I think that these NFTs, that you build a Genesis PC and then it builds more characters. And I think I saw somewhere where like you get parts to like build a car or something like that. Like you basically get parts to build something. And the artwork reminds me of an old game I used to play where you used to have to like go through, it was pixel like this, and it was like had a lot of like math problems in there to solve it, and also it was like a platform jumper, like Mario-esque killing stuff, and you had to have like a little sword and kill things, and while simultaneously gathering parts, and you had to gather the right parts to build the fastest car to be able to beat the evil guy in a race. But that's his whole thing, is he's like, that's what happens, is he's like, how are we going to do this? And he goes, we're going to build. That's like the whole thing, is that you're going to be building things with the parts that are harvested with the cards. And I believe these PCs parts are going to give you parts to blend to create some of these characters or get a chance at some of these characters. So this actually looked kind of cool. It's not like it's sold out immediately or anything like that. I didn't see any major advertisement for it. I saw it on Nifty Blocks. They had like their own little thing on there briefly for a day. So not one you have to like go out and rush out and buy right away. This has been sitting there for a while, but I've been watching it because I think I'm going to end up buying this. It looks like a cool project. I was checking out their little website. You can go to their main page there. But they got their character cards. Upgrade your characters by blending. Multi-season NFT collection and building game on the Wax blockchain. Each season is a new machine. A new machine is introduced starting with downhill racers. So yeah, it is racing. So you do get to build a race car. That was literally why it reminded me of that game, is I'm going to be building a race car, which was super similar to the game itself. That was super interesting to me. So that was something I was really looking at, and I may end up taking part in. I kind of want to even reach out to the people who made this. There's no like contact us or anything like that, but a cool game, and it looks like it's along the lines of the same sort of art that I am doing. I love these little characters. I love the legendary. You got the little flashing basic animation on there, which you don't need much in my opinion. I think some of the animation, some of the stuff that people do on things can be over the top. It can detract away from the art or the card or the style. Like if you have something old and cartoony like this, you don't necessarily want a whole lot of non-pixel art, features happening with turns and all this other stuff. You want it to look like what it is. I was actually watching a YouTube thing on animation last night, and he was actually talking about the different styles of animation and how if you have a cartoony character, you have to make sure that the character moves in a cartoony fashion. Even if you're doing something as simple as 16-bit. So that was one of the things that I found interesting about that. I was listening to that while I was actually doing some artwork. So it's something to keep in mind. The audio source is done. That means my music is done playing. I'm not going to go into that, but let's go ahead and get into some of these giveaways here. We'll go ahead and do the giveaways, and we'll check out some of the games. Check out some of the games. Critter Craft. Grab fish, go! Alright, let me go ahead and I'm going to snag that link. It's going to be standard. We're not on Twitch. I'm going to snag that link that I sent to myself for the Google form. Oh, I guess I have to turn the Google form on first, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to turn this Google form on. Boom. It is accepting responses now. I made that mistake last time. I posted it in the thing first, and everyone's like, I can't sign up. I was like, that was my fault. I pulled a dumb move. Oh, I thought I had done that. Oh, well, screw it. I'll just do this. Boom. How you like me now? Boom, minimize that. We'll go ahead and head on over to this because OBS is dumb and doesn't let me post things. Although I did re-log into everything. I suppose I should actually check to see if that works now because I like logged out of everything, re-logged in. So I wanted to make sure what we're doing on there. But we got that in there. Go ahead. If you have any questions about the project, message me on Discord. Oh! Holy crap! No way! We got someone message him on Discord. Eat cheese, get hammered. Absolutely love that. Where's the Google form? Something we got to sign up to play? Never mind. Yeah, Jordan. Sorry about that. That was I probably mentioned it before that. Well, friggin' A, man. If you're in one of the Discord, shoot me a message. I'd love to like talk to you guys about the project or ask questions about the project because it seems super freaking cool and it reminds me of a game I used to play when I was a kid. So like I'm already into it. I've already been like I've already been on the edge of buying it just because I'm like, I want it. You know, it's so hard to pick what you want. And like, this is one of those ones where I'm never sure if I should invest in a project because maybe it'll have a good return, whether that return be immediate or a long-term hold. But some stuff I look at and I'm not even necessarily worried about the return. I'm just like, man, this just looks like a fun game to play. This looks like a cool concept and I want to see my little racer go. And that's what the game was. You built the racer and then you didn't get to race the car. It just raced itself and whatever the fastest car was won. And there are different levels and stages where it sounds like you'll just be competing against other people in this one, maybe. So that sounds cool. I'm Bubba. All right, word, I'll hit you up, Bubba. Aloha. Welcome, Manel. Good to have you on board. We got 10 viewers on. Let's see. Not many people on here that are going to be competing for this secret rare here today. Good news for you guys. We're going to go ahead and give out... the first round, we'll go ahead and do 3 Scooby Dooby. The second round, we'll do 3 Danica Dollhouse. She's a fun gal. We'll do 3 Kendall Ketra, and we'll finish off with 1 Pineapple Speedster. Again, only going to be 15 misprints of those. So even less than the Legendary. As a matter of fact, only half as many as the Legendary. Which I'm holding on to mint number 1 of that, so I guess it's only 14 that are going out. And again, you will be able to come at me for my number 1 mints. I believe that's actually in the white paper. Yeah, number 1 mints, defeat the creator of Faded Monsuta. There will be all sorts of opportunities to beat me in order to take my cards. You're going to have to be good at the game or good at the mini games. I plan on putting up some of the cards in the arcade section once that goes live, which that's a ways off, but just going to be another way for people to have a chance to win. I don't want to like hoard onto these cards and stuff like that and spend a whole bunch of time giving them away. But one of the things that you'll be able to do, you'll be able to steal the number 1 mints from me. And then once you win those number 1 mints, good on you. That's the only one. It's the number 1. And you'll be able to sell it. You'll be able to hold on to it. Again, that will be part of the collecting facet. Very few people will have number 1 mints, which due to a mistake from the last pack, there are a few people that have number 1 mints, but I have the number 1s of those misprints. Going forward, I will have all number 1 mints, though, perfected and misprint cards. But that was kind of a thank you for those who supported us and why you should have been here when I was fucking shit up, because you could have gotten some good shit. Now I have a little bit tighter of a loop on it. All right, let's go back to Grubfish. Let's see. I probably already have we have 14 responses. Fortunately, someone responded twice. That's okay. It'll only show your name once. All right, I'm shutting this down here. Who is on? We stay on Tube or go to Twitch. We're staying on Tube. Stay here. I need one of those 1v1s, Sensei. Exactly. That's going to be the goal. Oh, we got Bluntzuka in the house. Not Bluntzuka. I called him Bluntzuka. Squidzuka's in the house. We got Squidzuka in the house. He needs one of those 1v1s. Absolutely. He's got more cards than anyone in the game. Anyone on Atomic Hub. I think I have the most cards now because I've printed out so many promos, but I'm sure he'll be beating me again very shortly because I'm going to be giving cards away, and his collection seems to grow, at least once a week. So he'll be ahead of me once more. Absolutely loving it. My bad. I did it twice. You're all good. You're all good if you did it twice. It only will show your name once. So I'm going to go ahead and close this down so I can beat him again. Musical Man. It's a sporting fellow. I love it. I love it. Yep, so that's kind of the funny thing on here that I like, is that if you put the name in twice, it doesn't actually copy it twice. It only copies it once. So let's go to Grubfish. We got the names now. Alrighty. Excellent. Congratulations. Thanks for those that are showing up. Thanks for those that are showing out. And first one on the block, as I said, Scooby Dooby. Scooby Dooby is going to be on the block here. Top 3 are going to win. Let's go ahead. Go to Grubfish Royale. We're going to do 2 dance-offs. We're going to do 2 of the Grubfish Royales. Oh, no. Usivo.wham. IJ Kirk. Oh, my God. Someone just exploded and killed so many people. You've dashed their hopes. Kexi. .wham got super tiny. Oh my God, another explosion. DZAB, that took you out. So sorry, Urban. That little fella took you out. Went kaplew. Alright, we got half of you will be winners. The question is, which half? Q31vu.wham, that's unfortunate. You are gigantic. But you are moving slower. Could that help you? No! We got Blunt Zuka getting hit out. Oh, man, everyone got kind of murked on that last one. We'll see who that 3rd place was, because that disappeared pretty quickly. But congratulations, both of you are winners. D5MB4.wham was getting fancy with it. He got smashed because of it. I exploded. Yeah, that's one of the things about the YouTube version is, yeah, you kind of go kabooms. All right, we're going to copy the winners on down here. Oh, no, I don't have my notepad open. That's all right. I can get that open quickly. On the quickly quick. Notepad. Got to make sure I write down these winners. Going to be minting these out. Was trying to go super incognito today. I know that some folks watch the templates to see what I create, which kind of gives them a head start on knowing what exists. So today was a sneaky. I didn't post them this time. Yes. But that means it will take a little longer. I got to create the templates and stuff like that, mint these out, and you will be getting them. So not to worry on that front. But let's go ahead. Scooby Dooby. Congratulations to those of you that won Scooby Dooby. I recognize quite a few of those .whams in there, so congratulations. Actually recognize all 3 of you. I think I sent all 3 of you prizes for our giveaway, which we're going to be doing giveaways everywhere. There's going to be a fat giveaway train in the Left House Collective today. There's going to be a fat giveaway train in the Online Inn today. There's going to be a fat giveaway train in the Faded Monsuta. Those are places that have the giveaways. I'm going to be doing link drops all over the place and stuff like that. Celebrate the New Year's. I'm trying to hop on people's streams. I know a lot of people got the New Year's streams going on Twitch. No Sleep Gang. Make sure you're following all of them. Make sure you're hopping into their Discord, following their streamers. A lot of their streamers are hawking these Faded Monsuta promo misprints as well as the Christmas cards. If you missed out on a Christmas card, make sure you're hopping into some of those. Get a chance to win there. Let's go to the dance-off. This one is going to be, as I said, for Danica Dollhouse. All right, DZAB and KQH. Oh, man, all right, Jinxaroo. Brought up your name and you went kaplurp. Ah, both the edges. I would say the edges usually do well, but they both just got kerpopped. Wow. All right, the full wings are like totally dead now. Now it's nothing but the middle. I guess congrats for being in the middle if you're in the middle of this round. Oh, no, there go 2 of our winners from last round. D5MB4. Oh, you're not a 2-time winner. But that's all good. We got 3 brand new winners. I recognize all these .whams as well. Good to see y'all coming in here, supporting. Make sure you press like on that video. All the likes to this channel's videos help out the channel, make it more popular, more people come in. The more people come in and watch this stuff, the more people that have become fans of Faded Monsuta, become a fan of the NFT Action News, and get more involved in crypto and NFTs in general, which is what we want. We want to grow the industry. We want to show people what's out there. Let me go ahead and copy these, save these to the old note board. Danica Dollhouse. Boom. Congratulations, winners. Kira.wham. I like to say Kira because it reminds me of the Death Note anime. I know that's not how it's really spelt. It's got 2 3s in there instead, but I love saying it nonetheless. I'm going to say Kira every time. All right. GG, I'm the best dancer faux show. GG. Not to worry, 2 more chances, and we haven't even done the big one yet. Winners list was copied. Let's play again. And here we go. This one's coming in for Kendall Ketra. Let's go ahead and do the old Grubfish Royale. Thanks for those that were here on short notice. Oh my god, S4 SSM, and then you got blew up like right away. It was like, we're starting, boom. I don't want to be here anymore. Kablamo. First dead, no! Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It went kaboom, man. Absolutely kaboom. I'm absolutely loving this. Oh man, we got a thing coming in there, flying in there. D-Zab, Usivo. Oh no! No, Urban! Don't go. Oh no, we got smashed again. Another smash. Aja Quirk. Wham. No! T5MB4, don't go! Oh my god! You won! Someone else is like, I'm gonna explode first. Someone else is like, you're not gonna explode, I'm gonna explode. I wanna die first. T5MB4 Wham! I was just talking about how you're not gonna be a winner. But you won! You won! You won the Kendall Ketra. Congratulations, we're gonna copy these winners. We're gonna slide it on over here. And again, top three, you are winners. Usivo.wham, BK32, and D5MB4.wham. Congratulations. You're all winners. You're all winners in my book. You're a winner just for showing up. Usivo.wham. I think I may start doing misprint drops on these YouTube things. I may drop them for all the people who show up. And I'll just do drops for those people. And then people be like, there's only 20 of them? Like, yeah, I should have shown up, motherfucker. Should have showed up. But thank y'all for your support. I love the people that are coming in showing up for this. Again, it was short notice on my part as well, so a lot of people didn't even know. I mean, I say didn't even know. We do this every week at the same time. So, I mean, like, y'all know it's coming. But we didn't post the link until this morning. I gotta be brutally honest sometimes. Here we go. Time for the secret rare. The Pineapple Speedster. It's up for grabs. Who's gonna be the ultimate winner? The number one. The numero uno. Dance off. Is the audio coming through for this one? Oh no, I gotta turn off the audio. We gotta get the dancing. What am I thinking? We don't got the audio coming through on this. Oh, I got so many people dead on that one. Who's gonna be the number one? Who's gonna be the number one? Oh, it's between D5MB4 and Q31 Vu.wham. Oh, Q31 narrowly missing. This is for the secret rare. The Speedster. The Pineapple Speedster. Only 15 misprints. And one of them's going to you. One of them's going to the winner. Oh my god, ninja shit. Oh! Oh! Right at the end. Oh, they pushed a second. Like a literal second apart. No! Q31 Vu.wham. Good game, good game. Well, Jordan, I'm glad you showed up. I hope you won something. I'm glad you're able to show up. Glad you're able to hear some of the lore today. Now I know Bubba's a mod over at Nefty Gadgets. So I'm gonna freaking be talking to him. I'm gonna see what that's all about. I would love to do some sort of collab. I just love pixel art in general, and this project sounds so freaking amazing, you guys. It sounds absolutely freaking awesome. I love that you're gonna be building a new machine each season. Like, I like the sound of that. I like that maybe that you know, you gotta upgrade your parts to get a better computer. It all sounds fun. It all sounds super cool. It's super interesting to me. And again, I had absolutely no one interested in my shit when I first started. I had like way less people interested than when you guys were popping up there. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing, and some awesome people came out and helped me out and helped grow the following and stuff like that. And I think that was the biggest thing, was the following. Was I had about 4 major groups come and bring the following which kind of made up for my instance. And it looks like you guys know what you're doing. You guys got a game coming out. You guys got everything going. Looks like you guys are further ahead than I am. So I want to make sure that people are checking your project out. Shit looks awesome. Smash the like. Please subscribe. Go in there. Hit that subscription. Hit that subscribe button. It's right there. I don't have this. I don't have a subscribe since I'm running on the thing. But smash the subscribe button. It's usually near the like. Oh, we have the dislike back. I remember that they removed the dislike. Some removed the dislike from their videos. I'm glad you guys still have the dislike, letting folks know. Like, fuck it. Smash the like button. Check this shit out. Make sure you're showing up as well. 1 p.m. Pacific time. It is open to everyone. Not that you should be ignoring. Let me go ahead and go to the drop zone. I have this bookmarked. You can't see that I have a bookmark, but I have this bookmarked because I absolutely am doing this. But let me go ahead. No! Go back. Go back, because I'm probably going to be purchasing one of those. But let me go ahead and go to Nifty Blocks. I want to show off niftyblocks.com. LeftHousr Collective. Actually, if you scroll down a little bit in the collections area, LeftHousr Collection's not too far down. And one of the higher ones up. I was excited. I'm starting to... the Faded Monsuta was starting to move up a little bit as transactions happen in there. Yeah, bro, nifty gadgets for the win. Yeah, it looks super sick. I'm super freaking down for it. Oh my god, how did I miss this? Filthy LeftHousr Animal Christmas. How did I miss what was going on here? We got all this stuff going on here. Oh, these are people selling stuff. I missed the Filthy LeftHousr Animal Christmas. I'm gonna have to get me one of these. I'm gonna have to get one of those like on the double. I don't have one. I don't have one. Oh, what? The Mars Utah is up for grabs for only 289 wax? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Sorry. I'm distracting myself. I was like looking at stuff. Everyone, absolutely Chucky, happy and healthy New Year to everybody. For those of you that are hopping out, that got to go, I totally understand. We're going to be done here momentarily. I just wanted to do some shout outs here. And we have the Action Family Pack. I believe the next payout is going to be after these sell out. 138 packs left only. And again, this gets you involved in so many things. So many things. The giveaways Monday through Thursday on the show. Which they are awesome giveaways, by the way. Some of these prizes are ranging, between $20 and $50. Some of them, like the giveaways, are solid. So I mean, because the LeftHousr Collective has been getting NFTs for so long, and they have been a part of so many different things. Had so many different projects on the show. Some of the giveaways that they have are absolutely fucking outstanding, and every single day the giveaways are good. Like, it's not like it's that, like, that's the bad. The bad giveaways are the good giveaways, and the great giveaways are the outstanding giveaways. There's no shitty giveaways. That's kind of the thing that I love about the show, is there's always something good going up. Always cost wax, always a decent prize if that's what you're into or whatever. Or if you just want to, if you missed out on some of the hottest projects, they have some of the hottest projects that are up for giveaways so that you can actually get one of those pieces for free. And I like to hold on to the shit that I win. Lots of cool shit that happens there. Absolutely. You want to be a LeftHousr Club card holder. Make sure that you are checking that out. And again, I'm going to go ahead and put the LeftHousr Discord in here as well. Because if you do get that card, you're going to want to join, because that is how you are going to take advantage of the utilization of the card. By the way, it's not just giveaways. There's like all sorts of different stuff. There's movie premieres that you get to see, that you get to be a part of, that I think is super fucking cool. There's actually episodes that are cool. Got to hear me double real quick there. But there's episodes that they do little shorts, little cartoons. There we go. We got the Discord in there. Check that out. You can apply to that. The sales that go on in there are specifically going to go to the people that were part of the episode. If you get picked 3 times as the favorite voice actor in the show, then you get your own spin-off show. And again, you're going to get proceeds for all of the episodes that sell. It's kind of, I really like the concept of this, guys, because it's kind of going to be like almost like it's kind of like a YouTube show. I don't know if you guys remember when people used to make episodes and stuff like that, and eventually it got to the point where now some people charge for their episodes like $1 or $2 for that, and it's kind of reminds me of that, but on the blockchain. You'll be able to own the episode and things like that, and that's how you'll view it, and you'll be able to view the episode if you go and look up the schema, but you'll get to own a piece of the history. I think that's super cool. And since we went ahead and did that, we shared that, let's go ahead and share the online in as well. Those of you that are not involved in the online in, this is absolutely baller. There are so many projects in the online in. Like it's a full Discord. Don't get me wrong; they have maximum channels on there. But that being said, there are so many amazing projects in here. There's so many amazing drops, giveaways. We'll go ahead and bring you to the faded Monsuta one in there because that's where I'm gonna list them giveaways. So let's go ahead and invite people. Oh, that's also part of the reason I did the post from my phone, which didn't allow me to publish to all the places that we're in. That's part of the reason we didn't have quite as many people here. Usually we have quite a few more people, but now I understand where the folly lie. Lie with me. Oh, it lies with posting from a phone on Discord. Bullcrap. And there we go. We got the other Discord. That second Discord is, of course, going to be the online in. Make sure you check it out. Frazzle is an absolute baller. He hopped on the audio test I was doing yesterday and did a 2-month subscription to the Twitch, which, by the way, that Twitch is going to be going live a lot more. Let me go ahead and pull that up. Twitch Sensei Bulrog. Boom. We're going to be going live a lot in this new year. Doing all sorts of fun stuff. I'll show you some of the things we'll be playing and some of the things that we'll be doing. As you can see, I did my audio test. I'm going to be doing some Splinterlands here. I have some shitty cards, but I'm going to be playing, trying to show shitty people how to play with their shitty cards. So it should be fun. We'll have lots of fun prizes, lots of giveaways, lots of bribes for you to come watch. Bribe you to come watch this. Check that out. Make sure you follow there. The NFT Action News also is on Twitch as well. So I'm going to go ahead and post that as well. Just links galore. So many links! Where are you? Where are you? NFT Action News. I know you're on here. Don't you lie to me. I followed you guys, so... There it is! Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Boom. I was like, I'm following y'all, so I should be able to find you. And I was. Hooray. Boom. Check it out. They're going to be going on Twitch. Make sure that... That's funny. Did it, like, separate the name? They're like, hey, check it out. That's the name. But, yeah. Make sure that you check on that NFT Action News. I don't know why it highlighted the name, but that link hopefully will bring you to their Twitch channel nonetheless. And I think you'll be able to actually control your little fella on there if you're on the Twitch and you enter via that method. So you'll have maybe a little competitive advantage. But that is going to be pretty much the end of our show. Make sure that you're checking out your Splinterlands. The new season just started. Make sure that you're hopping in there. I've only done one match in the new season. But make sure you're also going to your guilds. Make sure you're checking out your brawls. Our brawl was lackluster. The results stage. Holy shit, our new brawl starts in 2 hours. Our new brawl starts pretty much when the LeftHousr show is going to be ending, or a little bit after that. Rather, a little bit before it ends. Sometimes it goes over an hour over there as well, as we have here. But, yeah, 4 wins, 4 losses. I'll take it. I'll take it. I got 12 points for our guild. I tied. Bots Crave is so much better than I am. He has so many amazing cards. He's actually the reason that my power level is anything right now. So huge shout out to him. He is actually inside LeftHousr Discord, inside the guild Discord. He knows a lot about this game. Feel free to check it out with him. Neckbreaker went 4-4 as well. I think I have more power and more cards than Neckbreaker, so he's just whooping ass. He's just out there whooping, doing his thing. Frazzle took the smackdown, but he was in a way harder thing than I was. He faced way more difficult people than I did. So, like, even though I'm up here, I didn't do that fantastic. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that good. So I'm going to try and do better. Definitely going to be playing this a lot more. Gives me some ideas for what I want to do, what I want to avoid when I'm making my game. We got the Neon District, which I was going to show y'all how to kind of hit people on this game. But let's see here. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by my Week 17 fantasy football. I'm in the championship, so it's distracting the shit out of me. But it keeps, like, giving me all these things. Like, are you sure that it's set up? Are you really, really sure that you're ready for it? And I'm like, no, I'm not. I want to, you know. I got a few $100s on the line. I don't even know how much this one. I do fantasy football, and I always forget what the entry fee was and what everyone's getting paid out and what place gets paid what. So I don't even know how much money I have up for grabs. It could be a lot, could be a little. But nonetheless, I mostly play fantasy football for the glory. But Neon Pizza, woohoo! Criminal activity. One of the things that I wanted to show people how to do was kind of how to attack this. As you can see, I've already had hits attempted on me. Some of these people don't even give a shit about their characters. They don't do any hits whatsoever. But I select this. I've got my characters kind of equipped here. Jack doesn't have much on him, but here we go. Gather intel. You got to move quickly. Ambush for 5 neon. Boom. Go back. Go back. Now it's going to pop everyone up. I scroll down. I look for the easy ones because my characters suck. And they get wrecked all the time. And then we go back. Which is why I have to move quickly. Which is why I'm kind of showing people who are new to this game. And they're like, how can I possibly get money against all these stacked ass accounts? Well, this is how. You go and you look for the not stacked accounts. And then you attack the shit out of them. And you steal their money. And then you'll see how much... I usually am going for speed because basically the timer starts the moment you start ambushing people. People can come and put out a contract on you. And then you'll come get smacked down by someone with way more abilities and way more power than you. Which is not fun. Believe it or not. Some people, these are like their alts, and they're just, you know, multi-accounting and they don't give a shit. Like, don't check these things at all. So, you know, if that happens, good on you. All right, let's see here. I'm going to do a couple more attacks, and then I'm going to be on my way. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this guy's only got 3. Oh, why was that one? I got defeated. Oh, no, I spent so much. I was like 25. Why is it 25 to attack this guy? That was a terrible decision. Yeah, I already tried to hit that guy. Oh, boy. I may end up losing on this one. What a fantastic lesson. So there you go. Don't attack the ones with higher neon. I assume you can win more for attacking them because they've gone longer without getting hit. My team is not at all stable, though. And looks like that's going to be it for me. I think I'm going to need to barely break even on this. Let's go back. I lost 25. 5 per 1. Let's see. What do I have here? Switch. I'm at 139. Neon, fence the profits. I'm up to 411, so I gained on that one. I'm going to chill for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Someone will do some contract hits on me, I am sure of it. But as you can see, I won, 15 neon, 13 neon, 15, 14, 15. I won 23 on that one, 14, 16. It only cost me 5 to do. It cost 40 to pull it out. They do take a little chunk of that change out of there, so make sure that you're careful with that. And finally, to end this up, Rising Star. Looks like this is going to end for me at 137. I'm almost level 25. I got 37,000 star bits. I forget about this on a regular basis. If I was more on top of this, I would be on point with it and probably be much closer to that 100K I need for the 12-pack. But building towards that 100K, want to do this is I've spent 0 on this game. I've had some awesome people send me cards. I believe Pixie was actually watching or has just recently joined the room. So she's actually a card in this game, and she actually recently joined the Faded Monsuta room. She has her own stream as well. She's obviously a musician, so she's involved with the project over there at Rising Star. So pretty cool. We got some people that are starting to intermingle with the Faded Monsuta crew. So absolutely love it. I love this game. I think Adam Collector's a cool dude. He's built a game. It's actively running. You can create your character. You can start building up these star bits and stuff like that. Simple game, to the point. Have the characters, get the stuff, unlock more things, try to get as many cards and collect as many as possible while trying to build the currency. And over time, you never know, a lot of these people are real musicians that these cards are made after, so you never know who's going to become famous, whose card will be worth more. Maybe they will increase the value of that card. So, super cool concept. Really love this. They have lots of music going on. Ooh, we have Rising Star TV with Drabs today. Drabs is one of the streamers from the No Sleep Gang. He actually, I gave him a bunch of Faded Monsuta cards for giveaways, so he's actually going to be on with Rising Star TV. The No Sleep Gang does a lot of cool projects. They do a lot of Rising Stars, Splinterlands. They're sharing and giving out those cards, so definitely something. Oh, check this out.
Yummy.
That yummy came from the game. I just got a pizza slice. I don't have a pizza box, so I wasn't able to put that in. I've tried buying one, but it acts weird when I try to do that. I think I have to, like, refresh something. When I say that, I mean, like, clear my cookies and stuff. That seems to, like, allow it to refresh. It's funny, I may end up having, like, 3 of them when I'm done and be, like, totally starting over from 0 star bits again. But I figure, fuck it. I'm already, like, you know, almost 40% of the way. But my ego's getting up there. I'm going to have to start doing some music lessons to get my skill up to off balance. As you can see here, I got 24 from lessons, but off balance my total fans. You got to have more skill than fans in order to not get punished and smacked down with that ego, which, as you can see, this gives me 10 ego. So I got to be careful with that ego. My total ego is 1,257 with 397 ego from missions. So something that's pretty interesting about that. I'm curious what cap that will have overall, but nonetheless, pretty cool game. That's going to be it for us. We've gone way over. We're down to 6 viewers. That's okay. I'm not mad at anyone who's hopping out of here. This is just me fucking around looking at other projects and stuff like that. So thank you for joining us. Absolutely love having you here. Once again, make sure that you show up again here not too long from now, like an hour and 49 minutes from now, because we are going to be having the NFT Action News is going to be going live, and they are going to be doing their Friday show, which again is open to everyone, that giveaway. So that giveaway is open to everyone. Make sure that you show up. Make sure that you take part in it, because like I said, always the hottest new projects are coming out. They are going over all the hottest new projects. They're going over the underknown projects. They're going over the not even known at all projects that are brand spanking new. So one of the best places to get information. Thanks again for joining us. Have a wonderful evening, and we will go ahead and put on a little bit of music as we head on out of here. Have a great evening, everyone. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day. Once the song ends, we'll close it on out.